Good evening. Okay. Um, so I am indecisive. I couldn't decide what I wanted to stream. So I'm leaving it up to chat if chat decides something in a bit. Not super worried about it right now. Want to chat for a bit. Chat to chat. Um, and then I'll clip this and post it if I need to. So as I've said several times, December is going to be Space Horror Month for us. Space Horror Month. It was initially going to be Alien Isolation, Dead Space 2, and then Prey. After talking to Yulia about it for a little bit, because her birthday is tomorrow, or today, depending on where you are in the world. And I wanted to stream Alien Isolation for her, because she really likes that game. But I have streamed it on the channel before, and the two of us came to the decision, and she wasn't sure she'd be able to make it for the weekday streams because of time zones. So what we've decided instead is for her birthday, I'll be streaming Liza P on the weekends. And so Liza P streams will probably be Saturday/Sunday. Actually, I will talk to her. It'll either be Friday/Saturday or Saturday/Sunday. Because I want her to be there, so they might be a little later when I start, and they might go for a longer time. And I will be streaming that off of my PlayStation 4, so I'll have to move it and set up the capture card and all that stuff. On the weekdays, though, so that's weekends. One day on the weekend. On the weekdays, though, I will be playing other space horror games, Dead Space, and Prey. And if you have any recommendations that are like cheap or free, maybe that we can check out, let me know. Words and things. So that's the main majority of what we're gonna be streaming in December. We will, of course, still be doing Plate Up. If Plate Up has like a winter thing, but I'll do Plate Up on occasion. I'll be doing my roguelikes on occasion. I will definitely probably play more Cult of the Lamb because Cult of the Lamb is getting a major update sometime next year. I don't know if they said when. I just know they said early next year. And I have a bunch of stuff on Cult of the Lamb I still need to do. Mostly it is challenges and stuff like that. Also, Cult of the Lamb does have that new mode where, like, I'd have to start over though, because I don't think you can just turn it on and off. I'd have to start over, but it's like that Don't Starve mode where your lamb has like a sleep and hunger meter to like make things a little more challenging. Let me think. So yeah, still playing roguelikes on occasion, Played Up, Oxygen not included. But like as far as like series go, quote unquote series, Dead Space 2, Prey, and Liza P. Oh, oh ho, I have tapioca. I have my last tapioca cup. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if Sushi wants to try to stream that. And I don't know if you, I mean, we can absolutely play it. I don't know if you meant like play on stream or off stream, but I am down to do that either way. Because like I think I mentioned this once, but I didn't really bring it up. But like, I like Played Up, but I kind of don't like playing it by myself anymore. It's not as fun. So I'm not likely to do. I might occasionally do solo Played Up, but I probably won't stream it as often as I did. Oh, Wizard with a Gun. I've been meaning to get back to Wizard with a Gun. I might do that this weekend. Or what I can do is I can play Wizard with a Gun until Yulia wakes up, and then we can swap over to Liza P or something. I will get back to the Wizard with a Gun. I also need to share my library with you so you can stream stuff while I'm off at work or something. Yeah, especially like if you have a game that you like want to see me play or you think I would have fun, Have we picked a game yet? No, not yet. I'm just chattering. And you have it, and you would like me to borrow it. That definitely works. So yeah, that's mostly that's streaming plans. I have almost 500 games. You've told me this, and that is insane to me. I have other plans involving writing, of course. I have a wintry horror story I'm working on that I want to try to read later this month. Do a live reading of that. Um, so you can just look through and see what you want to play. Yeah, it'll be fun. I know. I think Sushi also keeps meaning to share her library with me. We'll have to do that like next weekend or something. What was I saying? Oh, I have a wintry horror story I'm working on that will hopefully be finished in like the coming week that I want to live read later this month. Um, and I've been working on some things in the background that I will post them. I just wasn't so sure about broadcasting them, but I'm going to go ahead and broadcast them anyway. It'll be a lot of I'm reading A Cult of the Lamb fic, and then I'm writing Transformers fics still, but there's two in particular that like they're not just they're not just quote unquote like they are fan fiction, but like they're a little more than just what I would normally post. Um, so the two Transformers ones, the Cult of the Lamb one, those are taking longer because I really want them to be good. I've been sitting on the second chapter of Onslaught Souls for a while now, and I'm probably getting stuck in my head too much because it is the introductory chapter to Meggie, and she's really important to the story, and I want to make sure like the chapter's super good. So there's that. But I am working on it, I promise. And there's a couple other things that like I have floating around that I want to try to post. Now that I'm in a more stable position, let's say, um, but as I try to give myself schedules to like write, and it never works. It never works. When I write for like ever, and then I just won't, and it's so frustrating. But I try to do like make sure I write like at least 500 words a day, and even if it's like very slow going, it's progress, and then I'll take some time to like edit things and or draft something else. But I feel like with the amount of stress like slowly easing off, I'll be okay. So I can hopefully start writing more consistently. I used to when I was like 2, 3, or no longer than that. JOC, longer like it'd be 4 years now. Back when I went to college and I would be on the bus to college, I would write on my phone all the time, and I can't seem to grab that anymore of like just writing on the bus, and I don't know why, but I can try again, I guess. It might have to do with like it's not as long as a trip anymore. Like the bus trip to the college campus was super freaking long. Whereas like the one I go to for work, it's still long. I still have to hop off 2 buses, but it's not that bad. Um, I was going somewhere with this ramble. I'm done talking about plans and stuff. So right, trying to write, I will definitely do that and try to post. I want to. It's one of my goals for next year is to like finally get a consistent po- of consistent posting schedule for work and for Onslaught Souls. In that case, it's I have so much of Onslaught Souls written, but it's like stuff that happens way later. And so, but when I get to that point, it'll be fine. I'll be able to do consistent updates because the stuff in the middle is is the stuff in the middle is done, right? And I don't know why this particular chapter, like the first 2 chapters, had always been kind of floating in like a draft state. I'd never really like hammered them down into specifics, which is silly of me because it's the beginning of the story. You know, they need to. We have not picked a game. You're welcome to start suggesting games, though. Cucumber also asked. I'm sorry, we have not picked a game yet. Uh, I've just been chattering. Um, if you want me to give you suggestions or say what I already have installed onto my PC, I can. But like in the Discord, I mentioned, you know, let's not start a series tonight. So you know, you want to play Oni. I mean, I can because I can keep chattering while I play Oxygen Not Included. Speaking of Discord, Cucumber, were you ever given an invite link? Because I used to have a thing to like try to make it pop up, but then Discord told me of like, oh, this expires after so many days, and so I was like, okay, so I don't keep it because the link expires, and I don't want someone to try to use the. Yeah, I have like a community server for like streaming in Patreon and stuff. And speaking of Patreon, I need to get back to the settings and see if there's a way to connect that better. Like, I don't even know if you use Discord, so if you want, I can give you the link and invite you to the server. Tapioca. I did give you one to Blue Sky. Yes, I did. I have 5 more. If you know anyone who wants a Blue Sky account, I have 5 more codes. Uh, yeah. I've given one to, I think, most people that I would invite anyway. Hold on. Like, I don't know a lot of people on. Maybe do I need to make a custom invite? Maybe that's why it does that. I don't know. I'll work on it though. Because I do know, like, I've seen people do that where, like, you can, like, do exclamation point Discord and it pops up an invite link. So maybe I just need to make, like, a custom one or connect it to Twitch somehow. We shall see. Okay. But, so yeah, I have plans for December. And I just need to, like, survive. It's just a matter of I just need to survive. Um, but everything is finally starting to settle. As far and I okay, actually going back to games I haven't finished. I know we started streaming BioShock again, and I still did. I didn't finish it again. I will soon, probably. I will probably just do like a late night stream and just get the end of BioShock out of the way, so that we can finally move on to BioShock 2, and then I do want to stream Infinite because BioShock's one of those games where I actually like all of the games. Like Infinite was weird and not exactly what I wanted from a BioShock, but I still like it. Um, and I can't say that about a lot of series where like there's normally like one game in the series where I end up not liking it. Okay, I Final Fantasy, but that's a whole other thing. Um, and even Final Fantasy, actually, there's Final Fantasies I don't really like or I don't have as much fun with. Whereas any Bioshock I can pick up and play and enjoy. So, Wizard with a Gun, we will also be finishing throughout the month. Is there anything else I've started and not finished? Final Fantasies, actually Final Fantasy 2. We need to get back to Final Fantasy 2. And I will restart Final Fantasy 6 later. What I actually want to do with Final Fantasy, and I've said this a few times, is I want to have because I think it would be better if I did a long Final Fantasy stream. That way I would have time to talk. We could what do you call it? I could grind levels a little better if I was just chattering, stuff like that. Um And with Final Fantasy 2, we're towards the end of the game. We have like 1 or 2 more dungeons and like a couple more bosses. But I do need to go and level up a bunch of my magic. So I will worry about that. Maybe I'll make it like on Sunday or something. We'll just do long Final Fantasy streams on Sunday. Because with stuff that I know that's coming up for sushi, I do want to get into streaming, like with like sushi streaming Final Fantasy 14. I do want to get into streaming 4 through 6 so that way you guys can see some of these references. Cuz I think that'll be a lot of fun. But I might skip 3 when we do after 2. I might. But 3's well 4 is actually the one that's really short. We'll see. We'll see. Um so we'll see about that. Hollow Knight, I think, is the other one I haven't gotten back to, and that's because I really want to beat Hollow Knight like all the way through completely, and I get to these points where like the entire stream is just me dying to the same boss or trial over and over again, and I get worried that that's not fun to watch. So I might also just have to pick days where all we do is stream Hollow Knight. And actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's make Sundays those. We'll alternate between the weeks. Like we'll do a Final Fantasy stream on Sunday, and then we'll do a Hollow Knight stream on Sunday, and then we'll do a Final Fantasy stream next Sunday. So they alternate between back and forth. They'll just be longer streams, more or less, and we'll just grind, not quote unquote grind through them. And then Liza P will be earlier in the weekend, and then over the week I'll play other games. Okay. See, we're making the plans and we're doing things. Proud of us. Proud of me. I'm still babbling. But yeah, so that is the generalized plan. And another thing I've said, look at us doing things. You know what I did? I think I told Julia this. I don't think I mentioned it here on stream anywhere. During the past couple of weeks while everything was going on, I applied for a credit card and I actually got accepted. Because most of the time when I've tried to apply for a credit card in the past, and they're like, "Oh, you don't have." It's I don't have bad credit. I just don't have credit. Period. And so they're like, "We can't accept you at this time." But I guess because the credit card's through my actual bank account, yeah, it's because so the credit card's through my actual bank account. So I think they're like, "Okay, we can see you're consistently getting a paycheck every week." And so they allowed it. So yeah, I have a credit card for the first time ever. Those are dangerous. Oh, it's not. I only have a max of 300. Like I can't spend more than 300. Um, to or through my bank. Wow. Uh, yeah, they can be very dangerous. That's where they get you. Oh yeah, they start you low and then they kick it up. So, but I want to build credit. So what I'm thinking of doing, they'll randomly increase the credit. Hmm. On one hand, I like the idea of like if you need it for like an emergency, you have it. Um, but then I was going to attach like some bills to it to put on autopay. That way they just draw from the credit card and then I have 8K slowly whittling away. Oh my goodness. That's just a credit card. I am low key ignoring my student loans at the moment. I will get to that when I get to it. They can just wait. They're probably gonna suck up my entire what do you call it, tax refund anyway. So my first bank credit card started at 1,500 and then they randomly increased. That's crazy. It's a temptation too, because you're just like, oh, I can just buy this thing. Which is why what's where like it gets you, right? Hmm. Well, my first credit card payment is in January. So I've got a little bit of time to like put a payment towards it. They also haven't told me what my minimum payment is going to be. So I want to try to pay off a little bit of what I've already spent to like even it out. ADHD, yeah. Impulse buying is very dangerous. I've kind of made a rule for myself though, like with the credit card, I'm going to use it for groceries and like a bill that I can put on an automatic payment. So that's what I want to do. You can ask the bank how they calculate the minimum payment, and then you can math it yourself typically. All right, cool. Anyway, I vote on. All right, so we got one vote for oxygen not included, which I am totally fine with. Try not to use more than 30% at a time. Okay. Well, we are already boned. But it's okay. Because if you know what I've been going through for the past couple of weeks, I spent 200 of it towards that, like immediately. Hold on, snooze that ad. So, yeah, so that's why I'm trying to be chill with it. It is so silly to me because, like I work 2 jobs. My brother works, like, he has a new job. He has a new job that's giving him better hours and better pay. Like his increase, like he has an increase of like $250 to $300 per check now. Between that and my jobs, and like I have consistent work with both my jobs now, so like we would have been able to eventually like climb our way out of the hole. They didn't want to wait, so here I am right now, I guess. Uh, that's my fun. Tapioca. You know what else? I don't know if this is just my brain wanting both puddings at the same time, because my other favorite pudding flavor is butterscotch. Also, yeah, tapioca's become my favorite pudding flavor now because I forgot how much this stuff is just really good. But I really want to try to eat butterscotch pudding and tapioca pudding at the same time. I actually don't know how well those flavors would mix, but I want to do it anyway. So I might do that in a couple weeks. So I will buy, because it's just the like, what is it called, snack pack, the little cups of pudding that come in packs of 4. I'm gonna buy a butterscotch one and a tapioca one, and I'm gonna feel bad because I'm opening 2 cups of pudding at the same time. But I want to eat butterscotch and tapioca at the same time. Anywho. Oxygen not included? Is that what we're doing? Oh, not right now, but something else I will also probably be doing throughout this month is I went ahead. Apparently, when I bought Sunless Sea, I also bought Sunless Skies. So I went ahead and just installed it. So I might play Sunless Skies because I think it fits the space horror theme. You're a train in space. So similar to like Sunless Skis. Skis? Sunless Sea. But instead of being a boat, you're a train in space. And I think that'd be really fun. And I want to get back to Sunless Sea. The game was that was a fun game. But I was just really bad at it and I didn't stick to it. I think those might be really chill games to tell stories to, or make stories to. So that'll be a thing. Loading. It's loading. It's doing its thing. Mm. And on top of everything else, if you are part of the group that I'm going to be GMing uh, for the Transformers game, I am working on still buying the books. I think I'll be able to do that soonish, like around the 15th. And then I'll be posting, I'm going to be separating, I'm going to be making a separate category that's going to have all the stuff in it so that I can post in there for y'all to look over. There's going to be a channel for the players to talk to each other about, either in character or out of character if they want to, like, go over stuff. There's going to be was essentially like a lore world building channel for me to post in to, like, help build you guys up an understanding. And there'll be a couple of, because one of the things, this is gonna sound silly, I'm low-key making a PowerPoint over how to describe how your Transformer character looks and, like, what your words to use. Because I know that's not something, like, if you're not used to that, it's like, and I start talking about different things, you're like, the heck are you talking about? Or how do I describe the specific part or piece of equipment? So I will be doing that. And it's going to be fun, because I'm a dork like that, and I want to make a PowerPoint about describing a Transformers character. Okay, how bad is this? Oh, it's really bad. Actually, yeah, that's not that too bad. Where we will have some problems will come from that the algae coming out of this is going to have slime lung as well. But yeah, see, but it's dying. Like, you don't even see the slime lung. But if I have anyone who's biohazardous, that could still be a problem. Okay. It is still fussing at me about breathability, and it's just going to for a while. But I need to work on getting certain systems in place so that way we can do better oxygen production, along with a couple other things. We have our little smooth hatch. Look at them go. When they get bigger, they make me think of xenomorphs. They just look like little tiny xenomorphs when they get bigger. You'll see what I mean. How are we doing? Here. Okay, he still has plenty of allergy medicine. It's just unfortunate, because, like, all of this is floral scent, so anyone with allergies, when they come through here, it, like, sets off their allergies. Oh boy, that's fun. Dying very slowly. I need to get to... Okay, so we need to do a couple of things. I need to eventually make the next level of research. Like, I need to make the next oh boy, words are escaping me again. The next computer, which is going to take a minute. Okay, we have this here. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do this. So, like, the carbon dioxide is fighting with the oxygen to come up, so we need to give them more airflow to go quicker. This is still going, and it's going to be going for a while. Ooh, yay! Just a radiation biome. Love that. Yes, this is chunks of uranium. They're really cold. Because I guess uranium's just really cold if you come up here to this one. It's also just really cold. I moved a bunch of my mealwood up here. We're doing fine on food, really, so I might be able to get rid of these soon completely. I don't know what I will do with this once we do, but I might. I need to start getting into these biomes, though. It's just they're really hot, and this one's full of chlorine. Great. I somehow forgot about the chlorine vent. Shoot. And then what we can do is we can build another ranch and try to get Drecklets. Because you can use Drecklets. Drecklets are the babies. That's a Drecklet, that's Drecko. Dreckos have a glossy... Yeah, there it is. They have a glossy morph. So normally what you could do with a Drecko is this is like woolly fiber. You can shear them for cotton or wool or whatever. But if you shear a glossy Drecko, this is plastic. So you can use them for plastic farming. But the way Drecko wool, or its scales or something like that, the way it works is they have to be in hydrogen for that to grow. So like that's why you'll find them in biomes like this, where they can crawl on the ceiling in the hydrogen, and it will cause their backs, the scale, whatever it is, to grow. That is a berry something. And then they eat balm leaf and peach and pepper plants, or mealwood. You can get them. So in order to get glossy Dreckos, you need them to eat mealwood. I've been chattering a whole bunch, and they've been done with this. Ah, my tapioca cup. It's empty. It's mostly empty. Decreases? What's decreases? You have pickles. I also had pickles on my hamburger. They're very vinegary. I was happy about that. Oh, have you ever had this conversation with Yulia? Where, see, have you ever had a bread and butter pickle? The ones that are kind of, like, sweet? They're my favorite. Those are my favorite pickles, by the way. And so I was talking to Yulia about them, and she's like, those are just pickles. And, like, they specify vinegar pickles, specifically. As opposed to... No, they're my favorite. Give me your bread and butter pickles. Blasphemous, how dare you? I love... I recognize I'm the only person in this family who eats bread and butter pickles. My brother likes his spicy garlic pickles. Fuck sweet pickles, the only pickles still. I see. Right, so you can make pickle gummies. I used to just drink, well, I mean, used to, I still would. I would just drink pickle juice. I don't care. I don't know why that in particular bothers some people, but it does, apparently. Okay, they are slow going because they are still fighting with the million sweep orders I gave them. I like it for cramps. They just like sour and sweets. Mm. That's fair. You like what you like. I can think of much worse combinations of things. And even still, it's whatever. Eat whatever you want, as long as it's legal. Hmm. Nope, they were close to deposits of sulfur. I don't know what the heck they were doing. Trying to think of how I'm going to connect these two safely. I am going to have to just dig out. I need somewhere to put the bleach stone. Oh, where's a good place to put bleach stone? My usual answer is in a bucket at the bottom of a basin. Oh. Bleachstone light slime will do this, but for chlorine. So that's always a concern. It's the other issue of you can give them the air breather, I think, like the oxygen mask. So they don't breathe it in, but I think it still gives them like watery eyes. Same with hydrogen. And so it still affects their movement a little bit. Okay, that's gonna take a while to do, but let them get started on it eventually. Let's see. Still only barely breathable throughout this area. I'll have to stick it elsewhere, I guess. The problem is... Oh geez. Which one of these do I need first? Yeah, crafting station... Textile loom... Can you use this in? You can't use it in a full generator. No. Hold on. I first need to find a... Let's see, that's 660... 795. This one's over because of the bump. Oh, this one's only got one attached to it. Okay, we'll do that. 180, jeez. We're just gonna do this to see what they want to make suits. Because if I recall correctly, I think it's a combination of refined metal and cotton. Or thread, or whatever it is. Oh. Why are you starving? Hold on. Oh, because there's no polluted earth. That's why. Okay. Take care of that problem for a bit. Okay, this is gonna suck, but oh well. Wait. Oh joy, now the fun of where the heck do I stick this? I guess I stick them here. Can I stick them here? Is this safe? This is safe. Oh my god, what did I just make all of those out of? Copper. Shoot. Oh. Nope. Cancel. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. And take. Leave that like that. Just go ahead, fill them all in. And then where do I start? Oh wait, this is 5 tall. It's not supposed to be 5 tall. It's 1, 2. Yeah, so the door's supposed to be here. Okay. So should I just connect it right there and just take all this out immediately, like right through here, and then come down? I feel like this would be the best idea. Okay, they're gonna fuss at me about pressure, but that's fine. But you've gone through this, right? How do you kill Sparkids? No surface germs. It just puts off zombie spores. Burst. At certain points in this plant's life cycle, it will emit a burst of 100,000 germs. Why does it do that? But, like, that kills me, though, because, like, they're one of the plants, the Sparkids. You can plant them in these. And, like, it has an 80 decor, which is... What do you have? 25. Well, that's the... 25. 25. Yeah, so it's more decorative than literally anything else you have. They're pretty. I get it. Which is, it's so funny to me. But, hold on, spark it, hold Duplicants who touch or inhale the spores risk becoming infected and temporarily losing motor control. And they survive in literally everything. Coal, diamond, carbon dioxide. Inhibited by gas, killed by... You can't disinfect it. So it still dies. And there is a cure for it. Okay, it's just me. Like, not to say just me, like, the allergic reaction is a thing. I'm just making sure no one has like, slime lung or something. I haven't checked any of the achievements. I wonder how bad this is. Okay. Oh, Discovered a problem. That's okay, actually. I'll deal with it as I need to. I should maybe make another compost area. That's a good place to put that temperature-wise. I wonder, do you think if you put the compost next to cold, will it be fine? Would that slow down the rate of composition? Actually, kind of asking. No. Shoot. Where are we going to stick you? Well, this is going to seem silly, but I'm going to stick you where you were initially. Okay. So this is the exosuit forge. Two units of reed fiber and 300 kilograms of copper. Or you can make it out of a lot of stuff, but copper. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so insulation, 50, scalding threshold, oxygen tank, excavation, insulation thickness. Okay. I want... Shoot. So I get this. This is for, like, okay, you can be around warmer temperatures, I assume. I want to know... Supplies stable against oxygen and toxic and low breathability environments. I want, no. I want to know what its radiation durability is. I'm certain that's what the insulation here is for. But I want to know. better, or do I need a specific... No, this is actual insulation for like radioactive biomes, radiation? No, that's radiation on that. Radioactive contaminants. Items tainted radio can emit low levels of radiation that can cause radiation sickness. Let's go labor. Red ball generator, radiation lamp. Radiation? There we go. Objects of uranium ore and beta hives emit radioactive energy that can be toxic. They can use the radiation overlay. Building thick walls around radiation emitters will dampen the field and protect my duplicants from getting radiation sickness. So, insulation plus 50. I don't know. Where do I find... Oh, jeez. Blood, radiation sickness, consuming rat pills, cooked seafood or waterweed, but will not cure radiation sickness. On the other hand, exposure to radiation will kill food poisoning, slime lung, and zombie spores. Got it. You can make... Wait, hold on. So, oh, less about. Bring me that back. Okay. So you can't cure radiation sickness, but I can make the rad pills. A supplement that speeds up the rate at which duplicant body absorbs radiation allows them to manage increased radiation. And it only takes coal. So the only problem is, like, I will go through coal so quickly. Because I already have a bunch of coal generators, so we do need to be careful with it. I need to fix that. Okay, so we do have the means to make Atmos suits. But I'm going to go ahead and connect here is, how are we doing? 600? Is the crafting station. Textile room. 240. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. We're never going to run all three of these at the same time. Agreed? It's not going to happen. So that should be safe. You know what would be fun? I want a game like this, but with more horror and spooky elements. It's like, instead of having like different, like, have physical illnesses, but like have like different sort of like nightmares or bouts of insanity that you have to try to manage. But I think like a little game like this, where like you have to grow stuff and like fend off. I'm sure there are games like this. I'm just thinking more something more, a little more similar to Oxygen Not Included. Sushi! Oh, I love you too. I don't know how long that message has been there. I just now saw it. Are we, is it just sappy hours right now? Is that okay for that? Or just a general reminder? Like 2 seconds? Okay, good. I saw it quick. Good, good, good. While I was reading that thing on radiation, let me come up here and do... buildings. No, so for it's... Is it still materials science? Consumes rad bolts. Great. 10 per units of research and 120 watts. And then you have to... Okay, so rad bolt generator. Attracts nearby radiation to generate rad bolts. Emits generated rad bolts in the direction of your choosing when the set rad bolt threshold is reached. 480, Jesus. Rapidly decay when this building is disabled. So, you do that. Manual rad bolt. Oh, that's why. So you also have a manual rad bolt generator. Radiation lamp, radiation reflector. Receives and redirects rad bolts from rad bolt generators. Refines radioactive ores. Emits generated. So I'd have to deliver the material to this. Whereas this attracts nearby radiation. I see. So it takes more power, but it's safer. And then it goes in a direction of your choosing. This is the reflector, so you can make it go a different direction. Emits radiation when powered. That can only be collected by a rad bolt generator. $60 watts. Requirements. Oh, you have to make it? Oh no, it consumes when used and when in use. Okay. Just a reminder. Oh, thank you. Okay, hopefully the oxygen is going to keep pouring down here. But we're gonna let them finish building this. Check with egg. Alright, now though. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised that ice hasn't completely melted yet. To scrape out what is left of my game. I apologize for the noises if it pops up on mic. You know what else we can do with reed fibers is we can make paintings. You can make these. So that'll be good for later. Who do we stick in this thing? I can't tell what the thing is until I stick someone in it. But so like our first ones, I normally do it to like one of the first three: Turner, Devon, Travoldo. But we also have Pei and Gossman and Meep, who are all faves. So, any recommendations to who do we shuffle the genes of? Through. And remake these as mesh tiles later. Green out. though. Or I might just destroy them if we don't need them. Hey, look, he's full grown. You're confined in gloomy because you're inside a thing. But like they look like xenomorphs, right? I like the differences that you can see in them, like with their teeth and stuff. And it kind of shows you what they eat. It's polluted oxygen. Okay. We got a composter going again. Since we're not really giving our sage hatch any polluted dirt anymore. I imagine they'll be getting elderly soon. Yeah. I'll grab up one of these next two hatchlings and drop them down here. Oh! God, it's like, I thought one of my automated batteries over, like, one of these had broken. Like, that's not dead, it's just not hooked up to anything. Oh my goodness. The warning systems on this game. I swear. Okay, well, I'm gonna play favorites, and I'm gonna stick Gotsman in the thing. Although, Gotsman's a doctor. I probably should stick up the... Hold on. Turner, Devon, Troldo. Which one of you is my first digger? Turner. Alright, come here, Turner. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, Turner is regenerative. This robust duplicate is constantly regenerating health, plus 20 per cycle. Alright. Eventually, they will get around to doing the rest of it. Or not. You know what? Just gonna real quick. Get somebody over there to finish up that one. Ow, my hand. I had to use spasm. There we go. I've been having some of those moments where I'm like done getting older, like low key falling apart. I haven't been to see a doctor in way too long. Need to see about trying to get me and Mom on some kind of insurance. Although I think Jay's new job is supposed to offer him insurance. And it seems like we'll be able to put her on that. So, that would be good. to... Oh, right. I didn't mean to disable that. Yes. Which game? Oxygen not included, or the one I saw you load up? In which case you are smart enough for both those games. By the way. Smart enough for oxygen not included. It's a tough game. Like, on the start of things. It also... There's calculators online to help people launch rockets, because it is insane. Like, trying to get the logistics of it to go. It's also a very slow-paced game. Like, even if you have it running on max speed like this, it still takes a while. Like, you just gotta be patient with things. This is finally almost empty. Okay, some of this is polluted ice. Alrighty. Oh, you have slime lung. I see. Unfortunate. Although, you cannot make medical packs. How many medical packs can I make? We can make 4. Let's go ahead and just have 1 extra processed. Blossom seed. What is the other thing that goes in here? Is it miscellaneous? No. It's not ornamental. Organic? No. What is it? Agriculture, clothing. Although I guess I can put phosphorate in here. Industrial? Industrial, there we go. Oh, speaking of, though. Oh, that still works out. Never mind. They're fine, still. Okay, they're just gonna be on sleep errands for a while. Although you can... Not very good at doing this. Do I not have a secondary janitor? I don't. Oh, like designated. I see. Hmm. I can't. I have to, like... Shoot. I have to, like, destroy the farm pile and then put the granite one in place of it. Oh, which is... TBH. Okay, or... I just need it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 10 or it's just like naturally 10? Did I do that? I did that. Nice. What is this? 11? Let's make this 10. I can put a decoration there. I won't be able to put the water cooler there, but that's fine. We don't need 10 right off the bat anyway. Alright, I have to bless it all. Copy. I'm going to have to pull all the seeds out of this. Tell them no. And then put them back. Okay, so what do we need? I need another tidier, apparently. Factory, cooking, farming, factory. You know what? The problem is I don't want any of these dupes. I wish we had a reroll button. Like, even if you could only use it, like, once every, like, 20 or, like, of these things. Like, just one reroll. Hello, you know what's gonna be fun? Sweeping this bottom floor. I say sarcastically, it's not gonna be fun. It was too. I went back to OBS. I don't know if you can hear me. Went back to OBS and it just said X. I checked my internet. And I'm connected. I don't know what happened. Okay. Jumped. It seems like we're back. It's a little choppy for voice. Now it's fine. Okay, cool. My internet just decided to like kick up significantly, I guess. That was super weird. I don't think I like that. What is everybody doing? Okay. Going to carry on. Slowly but surely. Where was he going with the pinch of power? I'm so confused. I don't think I have anything, but... What's that? Now I'm just nervous it's going to keep doing it. I'm going to randomly drop and not realize. It seems okay. Okay. So this is going to be slow going for a while. Mainly because I'm going to be breaking this down and moving it as I need it. But it'll be fine. This is very slowly coming together. What I need to do is I need to dig out this section and down here and grab up the rest of this polluted water to stick in here. That would be a good way to do that. Is there any fish in here? There's no fish. There's a fish here. What about... Okay, so this is fine. This actually can go... So... we'll just make it out of sandstone. Just do scaffolding ladders. More or less. Two, three, four. I don't need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just so that they can reach everything when they're digging. That should be fine. Okay, good. This is almost done, so we can move out all of this. Oh, you know what we can do with bleachstone? Actually, once we start digging it up, is you can make the hand sanitizer thingies. Actually, can I make those right now? Yes, I can. Okay. And then, where was the leechstone that I was worried about digging up? Does it exist? Or was I crazy? There's the stuff. There's none down here. It's over there. This, I guess. Was there not a closer match of it? Well, okay. I could technically. Run the risk of leaking chlorine out into my entire base, but we can grab some. It's going to do that anyway, though, right? Because, like, it emits chlorine. Hey, sorry, I know I've been really quiet. I'm just trying to focus on various different projects. Oh, whoops. That's fine. I forgot about the deodorizer. I'll leave it there, but I don't think it needs to be taken care of immediately. It does not be reached. No, it's just it needs a demolitionist specifically. Okay, that's fine. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have destroyed the pump because... Shoot. There's lots of reasons, actually. Hold on. The hydrogen's gonna flow up. No, that's not what I wanted. Shoot, let me put the gas pump back. Dark. That should be, like, exactly where I had it, so it should be fine. Yeah. Wait, can I just get someone to deconstruct this? Okay. Okay, that's my brother on his way home. So, at the end of this cycle, let me go ahead and actually speed us up a little bit. At the end of the cycle, I think I will cut stream, and then I will let you guys know when the next stream is, because I don't know what it is. I have a vague approximation. Words. I vaguely know when it will be next. Where did this hatch come from? Okay. I'll worry about that next time. I basically don't need this anymore because I mean, it's still there, but it's not. Hey. Why? when we get back, we will carry on with this. I don't know when that will be. And I will let you all know on Discord and Twitter when next stream will be. Maybe Tuesday. We'll start Dead Space 2. But until then, thank you all so much for stopping by. I'm sorry there was a small hiccup with the connection. I don't know why. I'll look into that, I guess. See what that looked like on the VOD. I will see you next time. Bye!